Welcome to Project Zephyr, a North Carolina State University Freshman Engineering Design Day hovercraft team winner. The squad includes Quinn, 7th try work, Stoltz, Dana, Mother Hover, Assad, Taylor, the patient, Uricy, Tyler, Murphy.
Our team set out to build and design a hovercraft that will navigate a course in the shortest time possible. This is an example of a generic hovercraft. It has a lift fan to create a cushion of air that the propulsion fan pushes it across.
This is a video of our first test run.
Our first design did not work, but through the engineering design process, we reworked our prototype until it was in working order. Our group tried several different methods of propulsion, including computer case fans, but we found that they didn't give enough lift to propel our hovercraft.
For our final design, we used twin ducted fans to push air through the system. Part of the airflow is redirected down below the craft to inflate the skirt, providing a cushion for the hovercraft to ride on. The remaining air is pushed backwards, creating an equal and opposite force pushing the hovercraft itself forward. To turn, the controls are set up so one motor will work harder than the other, causing one side of the craft to have more thrust, thus creating an uneven force that turns the hovercraft in the direction the controller chooses.
After explaining the hovercraft to the judges, we proceeded to do our first run, and it was faster than expected, so we had to do a rerun, which was faster than the rest, which got us first place at the competition. The hovercraft has a long history, which began in 1915 with the first hovercraft, which was based off the surface effect.
The Ford Motors vice president experimented with lever pads and pushed for the invention of a flying car.
First hovercrafts were actually considered surface effect vehicles and did not hover without forward thrusts. In 1937, aero engineer from Finland built a prototype surface soarer. In 1937, an aero engineer from Finland built a prototype surface soarer, which flew on a cushion of air.
First practical hovercraft was designed by Saunders Roe around 1960 and was intended to carry passengers.
Prototypes have been made since the year 2000 for naval use, but most of these designs have been discarded or withdrawn.
Future advice for the 16th annual FEDD freshmen. First off, do not procrastinate. Procrastination is the worst thing you could do. It takes plenty of adequate time you need to put into each project in order to get a sufficient grade. You have to nicely make it, put in lots of effort, gather lots of materials, and put in time and hard work. It takes lots of dedication and determination. For the hovercraft, there are certain things we realize you should not use. One, computer fans just do not seem to add enough power for what we needed. RC cards had really hard wiring, and it was really difficult to get it to work. Also, using batteries adds lots of extra weight, and which must be accounted for. Last but not least, have fun with it. That's the main key in the FEDD presentation.